Well, we're joined by Coach Tom Asbury for another episode of Coach's Corner. And Coach, you guys had your first exhibition on Friday against Laverne and came out with a victory. Let's start talking about the first half. What did you see in the first half and what did you like?
Well, I liked the first half overall better, clearly. Our defensive intensity was terrific in the first half. I thought we really did a good job. We concentrated, we sustained our defense through the whole possessions, we rebounded the ball well, and and the margin of score showed. We played a lot of guys, and that's kind of the object of an exhibition game, is to make sure you get all your players in the game, and all the guys, as they came in, they were able to sustain the defense, and that was a big part of it. Offensively, we were reasonably efficient. It's difficult in a situation like that to be too efficient because you got so many different combinations, but all in all, I thought our first half was very satisfying.
Let's talk about Michael Thompson as a senior leader this year.
Well, Michael, I'm expecting a huge year out of. I think he's ready to step up and kind of come out of the background and into the forefront of being a really good player. He's a guy who would probably like to go play professionally somewhere when his college career's over with, and he's going to need to have a good senior year to do that. And he's got all the talent in the world, and he's a very complete player, very versatile player, and hopefully he has a real productive senior year.
We enjoyed watching some of your new players, your two freshmen that got some time in the game. Tell us about them and their performance.
Well, Hector Harrell, of course, he fouled out in a short period of time, but he was just so aggressive and he was so excited to play. And he's a guy who can do a lot of things, and a guy who's capable of doing a lot of things and get themselves in trouble in a lot of different ways too. So he really played pretty well, played hard, didn't play particularly smart like you would kind of expect a freshman to, but he's got a real bright upside. And of course, Jan Malin, that's a very difficult game for him to play in because of their size. They don't have anybody over 6'6", and they're kind of a smaller, quicker team. But I thought he played pretty well. We had to go to his own defense when he was in the game. But our next few games, there's going to be opportunities for him to play, so we did need to get him some playing time.
Another player that scored in double figures along with Michael Thompson was Josh Lowry. Tell us about his game and how you're liking what you're seeing from him right now.
Well, Josh, that's probably as well as Josh has played since he's been with us in his second year. I mean, he was terrific. The thing I liked is he was just so aggressive on the boards. He got 7 rebounds in the first half, and he just went after everything. And I told my assistants, I said, we're playing against a Division III team, but those rebounds he went and got, he could have gotten against anybody. So real pleased with him. He made some shots. He didn't make any defense. He played poised and under control, and I thought he and Caleb make a good tandem. We've got pretty good perimeter people. You got Keon and Lauren and Dane and Michael. We've got pretty good perimeter people, so hopefully he's going to just fit into the mix.
And then finally, why don't you tell us a little bit about your upcoming game? You're heading up to Portland to play Portland State.
Play Portland State, and they beat us here last year. They're a really good shooting team. They shoot their exhibition game. They scored 119 points in their exhibition game, and they're like an NBA type of team where they run up and down and shoot quick, and they've got some really terrific shooters, and they're a very experienced team. They're all juniors and seniors, and so we're going to have our hands full up there. We're going to have to really go up and play. We're going to have to defend them. We're going to have to get back on defense, and we're going to have to do a really nice job because they're a fine team.